So welcome to the channel. My name is Wanjiku. Channel name is Wanjiku Wamode. I am so happy to be here. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I do not take this for granted. That you take your time to just watch my content. It's not a kawaida thing. I might be saying I do not take it for granted so many times, but truth is, from the deepest part of my heart, I have learned not taking anything for granted. So trust you me when I say don't take it for granted. I mean it. I mean it. So guys, I'm visiting a friend. I'm at a friend's place, and we were just talking. We're just talking about like, hey, 2022. 2022 has not been so was not so good to us, and we refuse to take the struggles, we refuse to take the misunderstandings, we refuse to take the negativities, we refuse to take everything bad in 2022, we refuse to carry it with us in this year. Might be too late, but we're still in January, and we're like, hey, how soon? January, January is just a few days. We end January and move to February. So we are like, 2022. We're still recapping on 2022, and we're like, 2022 really effed us up. And while we were recapping, I was like, I think, let me just sit upright. So while we were recapping, I was like, like, as much as 2022, yes, did F us up, there are some great lessons that I learned, and lessons that I am planning to carry in my entire life, rather, lessons that I will allow take me through 2023, because I learned a lot. So, guys, these are my lessons, yeah. And by now, probably you know that that is what I'm about to talk about on this channel. These are just the lessons that I Wanjiko, have learned, yeah. So you can borrow a thing or two. They don't have to be your lessons, you don't have to actually like, you know what I'm saying. They are my lessons. So don't go bashing me up like No, they're just my lessons. Okay. So the first lesson that I learned is to respect money. Respect for money, accountability. You know, you find that it's until when you pull out your statement, you're like, hey, money going out versus money coming in. You find that, like myself, I found out that I spent a lot money going out, and then to make matters worse, I could not even account for a shilling. You find that your statement says that you chucked out some amount of money, but you cannot even account for it, and it was not just like a small amount, a huge amount. So I feel like I did not have respect for money in the year 2022. Like I was not accountable. I lacked discipline for money. But this year I need to be accountable. I need to write everything down, especially if it's if I'm about to use like quite an amount of money, then I have to account for it. I'm not just going to be getting to be just withdrawing without having at least accounting for the money that I'm withdrawing. So that is lesson number one. Lesson number two was, I have written the lessons down, so you might be seeing me nikiangalia kando kando. I've written them down. So appreciating the little that I have, working with what I have at the moment, working with what I have. Kwa sababu guys, without working with what you have, you'll find yourself having so many excuses, so many, I swear, so many excuses. You're like, you're not driving a car because, you're not living in this house because, you're not doing because. So the excuses will be so many. And why will the excuses be so many? Because you're not appreciating the little that you have. You are not working with what you have. So I actually will be this year. I just want to work with what I have. I have 20 Gs. That is what I work with. I have 10 Gs. That is all. And it's not even in terms of money alone. What I have currently is what I will learn to work with. That is one of the lessons that I'm planning to carry with me, not just in 2023, but probably in my entire life. Appreciating what I have. What I have right now is what I am working, it's what I am moving with. Okay. So yeah, that is one other lesson that I learned. The other lesson I learned, and oh my god, this one should have been my first, but anyway, believing in myself, patting myself on the back, because trust you me, no one can be your biggest cheerleader than yourself. Patting, things might look so bad, things might be so messed up, they might be so effed up, but you know what? You're the only person at times who can get yourself out of any mess. You alone. So pat yourself on the back. At times it's not possible. At times things might not look like they're going to ever be the same again. But only you have the power to move on. Only you have the power to stand up and claim, moving past things. Just the power of letting go. Sometimes it's so hard. Some situations we find ourselves in are so hard. We feel like things might not be able to ever change again. But you know what is? Only you can pat yourself on the back, believe in yourself before you even have faith in God. Just believe in yourself, then take the rest to God. By believing yourself, you'll be able to put your faith in God, then talk to God. I don't know if you feel me. I feel like 2022 has really taught me a lot, especially in believing in myself. At times, situations were so messed up. Mm? At times, I felt like almost giving up. At the time, I was not able to pat myself on the back, and that's why I'm saying it's a lesson that I'm slowly learning, rather, I've learned. Just waking up, saying it's going to be okay. Today was different. Today was bad. Tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow will be different. Not might be different. Tomorrow has to be different because you have to believe. You have to sacrifice yourself some things for you to believe. I don't. No one can ever sacrifice themselves for your happiness. So you have to sacrifice yourself for you to be happy. You have to believe in yourself for you to be happy. Yeah, so that is one of the lessons that I've learned, not beating myself so much because it's never that serious. Anytime that I find myself beating myself up so much, I'm like, I always like to tell myself that at the end of the day, it's never that serious because we all have one path that you're going to one day go on. I don't know if you if you've gotten what I'm saying, but we all have a path that it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor. It doesn't matter who you are. We all just have a path, one path that we are all going to walk on someday. So it's never that serious. Don't beat yourself so much. You know. Yeah. So the other lesson that I've learned, I don't know if it's a lesson, more of like a lesson question, is that is it too late to get your life together? At 30, at 25. So there's usually this notion, societal pressure, that by the time you're 30, there are some things you should have achieved. Who said so? Where is it written? Mhm. Like me, all I know is that I have to clap for others until it's my turn. So don't go beating yourself up because you are on a certain age, thinking that you have not achieved your goals, thinking that now it's too late for you to put your dreams together. No, just dream, clap for others until it's your time. Put your mind in the game. Put yourself in it until you achieve it. So it's never too late. It doesn't matter your age. It's not too late. Just put your mind in it, pray about it, and then work towards it. It does not matter. Kuna that notion in the society that by the time you're this age, you must have gotten a child. By the time you're this age, you should be driving. By the time no, it doesn't matter. I'm here to tell you that it is okay. It is okay. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter. So just leave the rest to the society. You work on your dreams. Continue clapping for others until it's your turn. That's all I'm saying. So dream big. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone's journey is different. I might have gotten a child, or I might have achieved my goals at 25, and then you achieve the same goals at 45. It doesn't matter. Everyone's journey is different when it comes to dreams. When it comes to societal pressure, relax. Yeah, so that is one of the other lesson that I've learned, that it's never too late to get your life together. So just relax, put your mind into the game, and you'll achieve it. Someday, it doesn't matter. So the other lesson that I have learned is just a minute. So connecting with people differently than I did. In 2022, I've not connected well with people. Yeah. So I just learned that, when you're listening to people, some people, when you're listening to someone at times, it's not that they want you to advise them. No, they don't want advice. Sometimes people just want to be validated. So listen actively. Know what that person is doing. Some people are hurting. Some people are, listen to those people. Don't offer advice. Just validate them and actively listen. Just participate. Do not judge. Do not judge that person, because in this life, judging is the least. Is the least you should do. Do not judge. You're not God, so do not judge. Yeah, so it's a lesson that I've learned. Listen to someone speaking. Just that, don't just hear them. Just listen to them speak. Connect with people differently. Each and every person is different. Yeah. So that is another big lesson that I have learned, and I'm planning to carry that one for the rest of my entire life. Yeah. So the other lesson that I've learned is vocalizing what I feel in the moment, and not be letting things bottle up until they burst up. I'm hurting. I'll vocalize it at that time, not tomorrow. At that time. Umenikosea, I'm going to tell it to you right there. You know. This one I have learned because I have 2022. I have struggled, especially towards the end of 2022. I have really had to struggle with a lot of things, friendship included. But I have what I've learned is vocalizing. Vocalizing my feelings at the moment. It's like how Johnny Bamba, how many had. I'm going to tell it to you right there and then. You just do what you do. It doesn't matter whether we end up not being friends again, but I'm just going to tell it how it is. And not just friendship, but anything. You hurt me, I'm just going to tell you. I'm not going to struggle with bottling up feelings. You hurt me, I'm just going to let it go there and then. It's another lesson that I've learned. So the other lesson, there are quite many, yeah. It's okay to take breaks. Yeah, it's okay. Plan, restructure. It's okay to take breaks. I don't know how you are going to take this, but even if it means resigning from your job. I'm not saying you resign without a plan, no. But I'm saying plan, restructure. But it's okay to take a break. Do not take any, and don't make anyone. What am I trying to say? Don't take any less from anyone. Know your worth. and step up. Know your worth and step up. If you're not okay where you are, plan, restructure, and take a break, my friend. It goes a long way. Knowing your value, knowing your rights, it just goes a long way. Just take a break, you know. But do not take a break without a plan. That's another thing I would maybe speak about in some other video. Have a plan, you know, plan, plan, and then restructure yourself. Then when it's time to take a break, you will definitely know it. It doesn't matter where you are, if it's employment, if it's self-employment, it doesn't. If it's you're in a relationship that's not working, if you're in a marriage that's not working, it's okay to take a break. Sit down, plan, restructure, and when the time comes for you to take that break, no one will even knock on your door. You will know it. You will know it that it's time to take a break, yeah? So, yeah, the other lesson. Oh, so the lessons are, those are the lessons that I've learned. I think there are about 6 or 7 lessons. And those are just some of the lessons that I have learned and some of the lessons that I am carrying with me this year and the rest of my life. So yeah, guys, 2022 I wasn't so good, but just as we've said, we move past it. We move past 2022. We are now in 2023, and I believe that this is a year of winning and achieving goals. So yeah, and I'll soon let you know some of the projects that I've been working on and praying so hard that they pick up this year because we are winning or just winning. Yeah, we have no options. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you very much for staying with me to the end. So there were some noises at the background. Yeah, I'm so sorry for that. We are not in a very quiet place, but my next video I'll really try hard to be in a very quiet place so that you can listen and hear. You can hear me clearly. Yeah. So yeah, please subscribe if you're not subscribed again. Thank you for watching to the end, and goodbye for now.